Once upon a time, in the celestial kingdom of Amora, there existed a divine goddess named Seraphina. She was the goddess of love, gifted with the power to bless true love upon mortals and immortals alike. Her beauty was ethereal, with golden locks flowing like rivers of light, eyes that shimmered like the morning sun, and a heart so pure that even the stars bowed in reverence to her kindness. However, despite bestowing love upon others, Seraphina herself was bound by an ancient curse. She could never experience love in return. The curse had been cast upon her by the jealous shadow sorceress, Nocturna, who envied Seraphina's power. If Seraphina ever fell in love, she would turn to stardust and be lost forever. For centuries, Seraphina remained untouched by love's call, dedicating herself to weaving fated connections between soulmates, watching over lovers and blessing unions with her divine touch. Though she found joy in seeing the happiness of others, there was an emptiness within her that she could never name. She wandered the celestial gardens of Amora, looking up at the moonlit sky, wondering what it would feel like to love and be loved in return. One day, while strolling along the enchanted lake of Amora, Seraphina heard a sorrowful melody carried by the wind. It was unlike any sound she had ever heard before, so raw, so filled with longing and pain. Her heart, untouched by love, but not devoid of compassion, was drawn to it. She followed the sound until she came upon a mortal prince named Eryon. He had strayed into Amora from the mortal realm, his heart burdened with grief. His kingdom had been ravaged by war, and his beloved had betrayed him for power. Eryon knelt by the lake, his reflection distorted by ripples of anguish. Seraphina watched him for a moment, feeling an inexplicable pull toward him. She had seen countless lovers before, but none had ever moved her the way this mortal did. Taking a step forward, she placed a gentle hand on his shoulder. The moment their eyes met, an inexplicable warmth filled Seraphina's heart, a feeling she had never known before. The pain in his gaze spoke to something within her, something deep and untouched. "You are lost," she said softly. "Yet, you have found your way to Amora." Eryon looked at her in awe. "Who are you?" "I am Seraphina, the goddess of love," she replied. "And you are hurting." As the days passed, Seraphina guided him through Amora, showing him the wonders of love, kindness, and healing. She took him to the Valley of Blossoms, where flowers bloomed in response to the emotions of those who walked among them. She brought him to the Hall of Eternal Bonds, where golden threads connected soulmates destined for one another. She even introduced him to the Song of the Stars, a melody played only for those whose love was true. In turn, Eryon, with his unwavering devotion and courage, taught Seraphina about the beauty of love given freely, without divinity or duty. He spoke of mortal love, its imperfections, its struggles, and yet its unmatched strength. With every moment spent together, Seraphina felt something shift within her. Her laughter became lighter, her heart beat faster, and for the first time in her eternal existence, she longed for something beyond her celestial realm. Unbeknownst to Seraphina, the moment she felt love's first stirrings, the curse began to weave its magic. Nocturna, sensing the change, appeared before Seraphina in a cloud of darkness. "You dare defy my curse?" Nocturna sneered. "Love is forbidden to you, and now you shall pay the price." With a wave of her staff, Nocturna summoned the winds of fate to erase Seraphina from existence. But Eryon, fearless in his love, stepped before Seraphina and shielded her with his own life. His selfless act caused the curse to waver, for true love was more powerful than any dark magic. Nocturna, furious, conjured storms and shadows, determined to separate them. The ground beneath them trembled, the sky darkened, and the very stars seemed to cry out in sorrow. But Seraphina, now understanding the depth of love, refused to be bound by fate. "I am the goddess of love," she declared, her voice ringing like a bell across the heavens. "And love is stronger than any curse." She reached for Eryon's hand, and together, their love became a force of light, shattering Nocturna's magic. The sorceress let out a scream of rage as her power crumbled, and she vanished into the abyss, never to return. The celestial spirits of Amora, gathered and moved by their devotion, offered Seraphina a choice. She could remain a goddess, untouched by mortal fate, or choose love and become human to be with Eryon. With a smile, Seraphina chose love. As she made her choice, her divine glow faded, and she became mortal, standing before Eryon with nothing but the love in her heart. The kingdom of Amora rejoiced, and even the stars shimmered in celebration of the love goddess, who had finally found love herself. Seraphina and Eryon returned to the mortal realm, where they ruled with wisdom, kindness, and eternal devotion to one another. Their love was tested by time, hardships, and the challenges of mortality, yet they remained steadfast. Decades passed, and as their mortal lives neared their end, the heavens opened once more. The celestial spirits, moved by their unwavering devotion, bestowed upon them one final gift: their souls would never be separated. As they took their last breaths, they transformed into twin stars, shining side by side in the night sky, a beacon for lovers across time. Legends say that their love was so strong that even after centuries, their spirits still guide lovers who seek true love, whispering blessings upon them in the night breeze. Thus, the tale of Seraphina, the love goddess who chose love over eternity, became an eternal story of love's power, a love that even the gods could not deny.